Hi everyone, it's me Sivamananda here, and today I'm in this Glasgow Park to represent my presentation or assessment, and where we explore different kinds of nature things with maths and science, and where we can learn everything and we can teach the students about the nature, connecting the nature. A vast wetlands more than 100 meters wide, Dog River was formerly governed by the local Aboriginal people. Several Scottish immigrants were brought in the Hudson Brothers Engineering in the 1880s when they were hired to construct locomotives for the growth of railway. Their trade was the use of iron. New Glasgow was created by filling in the wetlands with the engineering factories expansion and worker homes. The river is still visible with wild flora growing along its banks. Even the wetlands have disappeared. On the first hand, we will be talking about maths and science, that how they will be connected to our teaching strategy. We can link them to the natural-based learning. Moreover, we can also observe different shapes of the trees and different sizes of the trees, making them completely different species and family. However, we must be connected with maths as well, so we cannot count the number of similar kind of trees. Total number of branches in a tree, for example, 36 branches in a tree. We can also collect different kinds of leaves, twigs, rocks, etc., and arrange them in ascending order as well as descending order to teach students about increasing and decreasing order respectively. We can measure the distance between the trees. For instance, 2-meter distance between one and another tree. We can see different kinds of patterns of the trees and guess the age of the trees. Or we can do another activity, for example, writing the numerals using twigs and leaves, for instance 0, 1, 2, 3 numerals. By doing this activity, kids can learn practically involving them with nature. On the other hand, if we move further away from the location of trees, we can vividly see a small river where we can see flow of water is slow and calm. The calmness of river helps us to teach life lessons in our daily life, that we should remain calm and peaceful by moving ahead in our life without worrying any obstacles or problems in our life. Additionally, we can take different kind of objects like the mud and other small piece of branches and teach students about sinking and floating objects. The one with lesser density will float in water, and the other with higher density will sink in the water. Or we can say the one which is heavier is going to sink and the other one which is lighter is going to float. Speaking of science, we can also figure out different kinds of rocks. We can predict by observing the heavy and light rocks, metamorphic rocks, etc. In this video, we can see basalt rock and we can count the number of rocks and measure their length, breadth, height of the rocks, etc. We can see different kinds of birds in the park, where we can count total number of birds around the park. Furthermore, if we go around the park, we can see different kinds of colorful flowers, which represents colorful meaning to our lives. Basically, we can connect flowers to the science by exploring parts of the flowers, for example, petals, sepals, stamen, ovary, pollen grains. Connecting flowers finding with mathematics is also interesting. Kids can count the number of sepals, petals from a single flower. They can also count the total number of flowers in a single plant. In conclusion, connect with nature is to bring students out of the box, to connect students with natural objects, not only confining them with book knowledge and trapping them inside the classroom. We as a teacher should motivate our students to explore nature, because nature is the biggest teacher of all time. Thanks for watching and listening.